Welcome everybody, my name is Brendan Snyder. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button in order to support my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, as an added bonus, you'll be able to stay up to date on all the latest in the world of music. So today we're going to take a look at a Whitesnake promo compilation, a 3-disc collection that spans 1978 to 82. It is called Boxset, the Test Master. And I'll get into the difference between it and the actual box set Boxset that was a 10-disc box set. But I want to give you a little bit of context so that you'll understand what the differences are that are in here. And so jumping back, David Coverdale formed Whitesnake in 1978. But prior to Whitesnake, he was the front man in Deep Purple from 1973 to 1976. Now, he also released 2 solo albums before forming Whitesnake. The album Whitesnake that came out in 1977 and North Winds from 1978. And the early Whitesnake sound was more of a straight-ahead blues rock, very close to Deep Purple, as opposed to what, of course, it would develop into for Whitesnake in the middle to late 80s, that more big bombastic sound. But between 1978 and 82, the period that we're talking about, they released 5 studio albums, 2 live albums, and 1 EP, kicking things off with the Snakebite EP that came out in 1978, and then their debut album, Trouble, which came out in 1978 also, followed by Live at Hammersmith, which also came out in 1978. Those 1970 years when you could get 3 releases in 1 year, you know, how great is that? I wish releases still came out that fast. Love Hunter came out in 1979, which is a personal favorite of mine. Then Ready and Willing in 1980, which is really good, has the original version of Fool for Your Lovin' on it. Live in the Heart of the City, which was 1980, another double release in the same year. Come and Get It, 1981. And Saints and Sinners in 1982, which featured Crying in the Rain and Here I Go Again, which of course would become huge hits for them in 1987. So even when we're talking about these early years, there's still early hits that are on these things that make it really worthwhile and checking out. But jumping ahead, in 2011, a brand new box set was compiled called Boxset, the Sunburst Years, 1978 to 82, which collected all of those albums, the studio, the live, and the EP together. But as bonus material to the box set, they added 2 live albums and a DVD. They added Live at Reading Rock in 79 and Live at Reading Rock in 1980. And those live recordings were BBC recordings, so they're really good sound quality. They're fantastic in my opinion. Personally, I like the second one from 1980 best. But if you're like me, the last thing you wanted to do was have to rebuy all of those original albums again through the box set, because there wasn't any bonus material on those individual albums that were collected in the box set. So, you know, what I did want, though, was the 2 new live albums and the DVD. And lucky for me, I was able to find this, what was called Boxset, the Test Master. Sometimes these things are made in order to test the sound, the artwork, things like that, so that the artist can review it, sign off on it, or executives can review it and sign off on it. So these sort of things happen occasionally out there. They're pretty cool when you can come across them. And this here, what it did was it collected just the 2 new live albums and the DVD in one package here. And so for me, it made it a perfect thing to add to my collection without having to rebuy all of those albums again. And so there's 2 CDs and a DVD, and the first disc in here, which is a separate one just for the Live at Reading Rock in 1979, features the tracks Walking in the Shadow of the Blues, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City, Steal Away, Belgian Tom's Hat Trick, Mistreated, and Soldier of Fortune, which are the Deep Purple covers, Love Hunter, and Breakdown. Then we've got the second disc in here, which covers Live at Reading Rock 1980, and this is my personal favorite of the shows. I just think there's so much more energy on this one. It's got 7 tracks again. Sweet Talker, Walking in the Shadow of the Blues, Ain't Gonna Cry No More, Love Hunter, Mistreated, and Soldier of Fortune, again the Deep Purple songs, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City, and Fool for Your Lovin'. And then the third disc in here is a DVD which covered 10 promo videos, 4 BBC tracks and a live show of 8 tracks here. And so for the promo videos, we have Come On, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City, Bloody Mary, and Steal Away, and Day Tripper, all from 1978. Then Long Way From Home, 1979, Fool for Your Lovin', 1980, Don't Break My Heart Again, 1981, Would I Lie to You, also 1981, and Here I Go Again, 1982. And then we've got 4 BBC performances. The first 2 are from the Old Grey Whistle Test. We have Lie Down, A Modern Love Song, 1978, and Trouble, 1978, followed by Bloody Mary, 1978, and Here I Go Again. Those 2 from Top of the Pops. And then the last 8 tracks on here are what they refer to as an official bootleg, live from the Capitol Theater in Washington, recorded in 1980. And the tracks are Come On, Sweet Talker, Walking in the Shadow of the Blues, Ain't Gonna Cry No More, Love Hunter, Belgian Tom's Hat Trick, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City, and Fool for Your Lovin'. So let's take a look at this. This is the front cover of it, and it matches the Boxset's packaging. Of course, that one being in a box and this one being in double jewel case like this. And you can see the 2 live albums there and the DVD that's listed here. And it shows the artwork that comes from the box set. This one here doesn't have a booklet or anything with it. It generally wouldn't be that it was a promo item. It was just something for, like I said, the executives or David Coverdale himself to check out what this was. But again, the fact that it collects together just the 2 discs and DVD that I didn't own, for me, made this a perfect thing to add to my collection and have in it. Also, the sort of uniqueness of this, I think, was a pretty interesting thing to have in and of itself. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this, something a little different. Please leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.